Good morning. It's another Friday. Actually, it's not Friday when I'm recording it, but it's Friday when you're seeing this. Little girl says good morning. Say good morning, Happy Tail. Good morning, Happy Tail. She is never too far from my hip. You know the saying with the kids that your mom and the kid are attached at the hip? That's this one, especially first thing in the morning. We have our routine pretty much set, which I'm very happy to say. And I'll fill you in on some more Nala news as we go. I'll give you a little tidbits. And yes, I am still working on the video for the Gotcha Day. I've been a little busy with other things around here for her. Yes, for you. The expressions on her face are priceless. Okay, but mommy's got to go work right now. This is work. This buys your treats. She doesn't care. Anyway, come on in. Come set a spell with us. Stop, Miss Pushy. If you see my arm bouncing, it's because Miss Pushy has decided that she wants my attention. She doesn't like not getting it. Today, I have two new shops for you. And yes, these are shops for pet items, of course. Not all you guys have pets, but you may have family members with pets, neighbors, friends, whatever. You may be like me and want to contribute to your community or to the local pet shelter. I have been going to pet stores like crazy because Miss Nala needs these things and I want her to have them. Now, some of them are not life necessity needs, but you know what? She's had a rough life. She hasn't always had the best of what she could have. And it's my job as her new mommy, it's my parental obligation to make sure that my child is not lacking in anything. And I learned that from my mama, right? You make sure they have the necessities. And all of these are necessities, just a few more than she actually might need. But they're still necessities. My story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Little bag, but it's got a lot of goodies in it. This was from a live stream on October 18th, and I received it on October 24th. It came all the way from Staten Island, New York. And 6 days, well, considering the show was on a Saturday, they couldn't mail it till the 20th. It got here on the 24th. 4 days coming from New York is incredible. So this is from Emmy's Emporium. Emmy's Emporium. And I will give you the information on Emmy's Emporium. Now, Emmy's Emporium, the two hosts are Marina. She's the one we see on camera, and then her husband, Chris, is in the background. Very nice couple, very nice young lady. And I will say that the night before I'm recording this, I was back at Emmy's looking for something that I was kind of missing. Ready for the goodies? These are fun. Everything comes nicely bagged and protected. If I don't give you the retail price, it will be up on the screen. Okay, first thing, a new Kong ball. I could not find the Kong ball anywhere. Sadie and Levi shared a Kong ball, and I thought for sure it was in their toy box. It was not. I couldn't find it. I don't know whether I maybe got rid of it not intending to, but it was nowhere to be found. So unfortunately, or fortunately, I can't get this apart. Ms. Nalik gets a brand new Kong ball. These are big. These are sturdy. These are solid rubber. Now you saw in a previous video, I got the little treat things that go in the bottom. You just literally plug them in. They sit around the bottom of the cone. She can play with this as a rubber toy, or I can put the treat in it for her, which I will do. Typically, this is the large one. This is the large. They have a large version and they have a smaller version for smaller dogs, but this is considered large by its tag, large. Typically, these large ones, they will sell anywhere from $14 to $26. Outrageous, depending on where you get them. So even basing it on the lowest price of $14, I only paid $6. That's still a steal. But considering from, I think it was Petco, Chewy, and one other place, they were $26 each, then I really saved a fortune. But it was still a savings. So she will get a treat in this later, and we'll see. Oh, it fell on the floor. She's checking it out. We'll see how she likes those treats. Hi, baby girl. Okay. The next thing I got for her, and of course, I had to get this, is a baseball cap that says partner in crime. Now, oh, she's over here thinking she wants to put this on. Well, I'll put it on you later. I'll put it on her and I'll take a picture so that you can see her in partner in crime. And if she likes this, we'll wear this on our walk today. But this is a large, extra large. Remember, this just fits the cap. The ears go through here, and it's got the adjustable slides down here. And of course, it's all elastic to hold it nice and snug on her. But I mean, come on. It's a necessity. When your mama wears baseball caps all the time, you got to be mommy and me, right? I just thought it was too cute. This sells for $14.99, no matter where you find it. But I picked it up for $4. I'll put a picture up. Yes, you're cute. She's getting pushy again on the arm. Most of the time that habit is cute. Okay, the next item from Emmy's Emporium. Had to get this. This is a PJ top, and all it says is Mary, Mary, Mary. Just a plain white t-shirt, pajama top, lightweight for the holidays. Mary, Mary, Mary. The brand is Merry and Bright, and this is a 2XL. Keep in mind, guys, when you are buying pet clothes, no matter which shop you go to, you cannot go exclusively by, oh, this is a large or an extra large or a 2XL, because every manufacturer has different measurements. It's not universal like human clothes. So in order for me to get this in a size that fit her around the chest and the neck, and it has good stretch, she's got a 20-inch neck and a 34-inch chest. I had to go 2XL to get that 34-inch chest. This retails for $18. It even got a little tail hook. Slide it around the tail to hold the back end down. Completely across them. This is a 25-inch in length, which is her length, believe it or not, from the back of her neck down to the top of her tail. $18. I picked it up for $6. That's a great deal. So that's going to be her holiday pajamas. Now, every day for Miss Nala is now a celebration. She's in her forever home. She's clearly very, very happy. She has part of her habits in the morning. She will wake me up with nose kisses. She'll usually get up before me, but then she'll just lay on the floor at the foot of the bed, or she'll lay on I have a bed for her separately in the bedroom, or she'll lay on that bed. And when she has to go out, absolutely has to, then she will wake me up with nose kisses. our routine is I open the back door, out she goes. Before she does anything, she takes a morning roll in the grass. It's the cutest thing ever. And yes, I got it on video. And yes, you'll get to see it. It's my girl, right? So she's happy and we're celebrating. So I got her a set of pajamas. And you know what? It looks like it might be for birthday, but for her, it's celebrate, party, hooray, cake, cute pajamas, all open, easy for her to wear, not too heavy. But I'm already finding she does not like the cooler nights. We dipped down to about 46 degrees the other night. And when she took a step outside to go at the end of the night and I didn't put her pajamas on, she came right back in. I put her pajamas on, I opened the door, but she went. So she doesn't like the cooler air, but these are the cutest thing. And life for her now is going to be a party and a celebration. It doesn't necessarily have to be a birthday, but her birthday is in February, so we'll use it for this. These retail for $13.99, and I got it for $6. So that's a little more than half off, which I'm very, very happy with. The brand is Frisco. It's by Chewy. So you can get these on Chewy for about $16. But you can get them from Marina for a lot less. Really nice too. And they're cotton. They're cotton. I like it says hooray, yay. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. Is that cool? That's your PJs. That's PJs for you. Yeah, those are lightweight PJs. She's like, for me, Mom? So that's Emmy's Emporium. Now, Emmy's Emporium is not a new shop. She has been around. She's new to me. She's been around now for, I think they said a couple of years they've been doing this. She has a variety of sizes. She has lots of styles. She has things for dogs, primarily. Emmy is her long-haired Dachshund, and Emmy's an older dog, graying all over the place, but spoiled rotten. And if you have, I have to say right now that the couple of times, well, few times, probably about 5 or 6 times now that I've been to Emmy's Emporium and I've watched the show, it almost seems like, and I think it's because she has small dogs, that she really favors and goes crazy over the clothing for the smaller dogs. So let's give her a rating, and we'll talk about each part of that rating for her. Shipping speed and packing. Excellent. No waste in the packaging. Everything was wrapped perfectly in the plastic bag to protect it. Considering it came from New York, it got mailed on a Monday. On the 20th, I received it on the 24th. No complaints. So she gets a full star for shipping speed and packing. Communication, she is on top of that chat, guys. Let me tell you something. She's funny. She relates personal stories to you. She gets involved with everybody in the chat. It's very lively at her place. Everybody laughs, everybody gets in on it. Her husband is, you don't see him, but you constantly hear him in the background. Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy just going and watching. You have to be careful about how many times I go. Budget thing. But yes, communication, excellent. Answers your questions, responds to the chat, gets friendly, gets personal. Not weird personal, but just kind of like yesterday, she related about a dream she had about one of the people that shop with her on a regular basis. See, we get into their heads, guys. We really do. So she gets a full star for communication. Prices of the item and prices of the shipping, excellent. All those items for the $9.21 shipping, you break it down over the items. And it's, to me, it's very reasonable per item shipping, considering its packing materials, time, going to the post office, getting, all the things that we don't have to do, they're doing. So shipping is just not what the post office charges. Shipping is also covers their materials, the fees they have to pay to whatnot. Everything is in there. So the price of the shipping, great. The prices of the items, no problem. No. Seriously, discounted? Very, very nice. Below 50% on average. Some even more. Last night, she was starting some items at $1 because she was clearing them out. And I'm talking about Halloween costumes and sweaters and jackets and things that she's like, nope, I got to clear my inventory. And she just decided on the spot to do $1 starting prices. So she will get a full star for the price of the shipping and the prices of the item. Variety and presentation, I'm going to give her a full star. Now, I don't want to take off a quarter star. Marina is working on getting more larger sizes in because she's finding out, and we discussed this last night in the chat, she's finding out that as her channel grows and she attracts more shoppers, she needs those larger sizes. She needs things above extra large. She needs 1X, 2X, 3X, and stretchy things for larger dogs. There were a lot of us in there that had big dogs. There was a woman in there had a cane corso, and Marina only had, I think, one item that was a 3XL that would have fit that dog, but fortunately it was the right size for that shopper. So Marina repeatedly indicated to us that she knows she has to get them. She's getting them. Chris in the background, her husband, confirmed, yeah, we're going to get them in. We have some things in our storage unit. We will make sure that we make those larger sizes available at every show. So she knows what is needed, and she's willing to do that. So her variety is going to be increasing. But I saw a couple of you in there that I know from here and from other shops that have small, extra small, or medium dogs, like, say, Jack Russells and smaller, like mini pinchers, all right, teacup poodles, little schnauzers, mini chihuahuas. So extra, extra small. Her sizes start at extra, extra small, small, medium, medium, small, medium, large, and she goes up to, I think, extra large primarily. But guys, if you have a tiny tot of a dog, you are going to have an incredible selection for both male and female dogs. You have to go check her out. Blingy sweaters, school type, college type sweaters, very cool, cute little outfits for the boys that looks like a shirt and a tie with a pair of pants on, like luxury capes. She had one coat that she sold last night that I think it was either a small or an extra small. And it had like this beautiful, it was very elegant. It had like a beautiful houndstooth look, and it had a pearl on it, a little bow on it. It was very classy, like what a ritzy lady would wear. She had sweaters that had pearls on them. She has all sorts of collars, like the big chunky beaded collars that are all the fashion nowadays. Unbelievable. Everything she pulled out for these tiny dogs. I'm like, where is this in the size for my girl? Yeah, great variety. She also has a massive variety of toys, a good variety of treats, collars, leashes, harnesses, life jackets, raincoats, regular coats, heavy sweaters, parkas, down vests. Seriously, a good variety. I can highly recommend her for that, as long as your dog is, right now, as long as your dog is a large or smaller. And the typical large there, the chest would go up to about 30 inches. So if you have a dog that's that their barrel chested or like a bully breed, if their chest is bigger than 30 inches, you got to wait a little bit. But you know what? Communicate with Maria because she's good in her communication. Her presentation, she will stop and measure things for you, which she had to do for me, everything I was interested in. She couldn't just say this is an extra large and I would say chest question mark. She would measure it out, and that's how I found out the chests on average for large went up to like 30 inches. So she's very, very good on the presentation. She gives you lots of details. She tells you who it's by. She will give you the back length because that's the most common feature. If Miss Nala was not such a fully breed, so chesty and so solid, then I could go by length. Well, now maybe once she loses some weight, we can. Because us ladies know that when we lose weight, we lose our chest. Sorry. I had to say it. I just had to put it out there. So she's going to get a full star for variety and presentation and seller attitude. Marina has the right attitude. She is absolutely excellent in how she deals with everybody. You do have to, if you get offended easily, you have to be careful because every once in a while she does drop an F bomb. She doesn't do it viciously. She'll be laughing about something, or she'll be like scolding herself about, like, what the did I just do? Um, and so please don't be offended. That's just her nature. But if it does offend you, then that might not be the shot. She doesn't do it the entire show, guys, but every once in a while, I think only 2 or 3 times in like 4 hours I was there last night did it come out. And at one time she said, God damn it. And then she said, oh, excuse my French. And I wrote back to her, I said, bon sang in French is God damn it. She laughed. She goes, I knew somebody was going to tell me what it was actually in French. So when she said, excuse my French, I'm like, that's not French. This is French. So now you know how to say God damn it in French. Bon sang. Bonsang. Anyway, there's a lot of other ways to say it, but that's the quick, short Parisian version, not the textbook version. So Emmy's Emporium, Ms. Marina and her husband Chris are getting 5 stars from Nala and from Konnee's Little Corner. I highly recommend you go and check it out, even if you have larger dogs, because the more of us that request things for larger dogs, the more she's going to get those in. She started getting them in just since the first time that I went and got this order from her. The order I got last night, she was actually prepared. I have to stop and tell you for a second before we go on the next box. I was looking for what they call like a puffer jacket for my girl. And I had to have it in at least a 1XL or a 34-inch chest, depending on whatever size label that had. Well, she remembered that. When I came in last night and I said hi to her, she goes, oh, honey, I got a jacket I think you're going to love that's going to fit your rescue. So, okay. So when she got into the larger sizes, she starts small, she works her way up. As she got into the larger sizes, she says, okay, Konnee, this is what I found for Miss Nala. She goes, how big is her chest? And I told her. She pulled out this hot pink puffer vest, fleece lined, and it had the adjustable Velcro around the collar and Velcro around the chest so that you can open it up. She measured it, and it will go all the way up to a 36-inch chest and a 24-inch collar. And all I said was, run it. And everybody in the chat sat back, and I won that item. Gosh, I think for like $7 or something. I can't wait to show you when it gets here. But that's how Marina is. Okay, so go and ask, put in your requests, and then give her time to get it. Don't expect her to have it the very next day. All right, this next shop that I'm going to show you, this is from Happy Heart Finds. Happy Heart Finds. Oh, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I've been working outside and my allergies are getting bad, and I didn't want to sit here and just clear my sinuses. So, anyway, okay, back to Happy Heart Finds. This was from a stream on October 20th. I received this on October 24th, and it came all the way in from the heck? Maryville, Illinois. Okay, so it had to come straight down. 4 days. The young lady that does this show, her name is Marcy. She's also a very sweet young lady. Now, Marcy does not get on camera, and that's okay. Hold on, I got to move these boxes so that they don't fall. And they're going to fall anyway. All right. Marcy includes a manifest in her packages, which is fine. And she is not a new ship. New shop. What, pushy girl? What? She says, I've gone long enough without attention, Mom. All right. Well, we'll see if we can distract her a little bit. So I'm going to start pulling things out of this box, and we're going to take a look and see. I'm being stared at. All right. I got this cute 2-pack of mini Squishmallows. These are about 4 inches, 4.5 inches each. All right. And I just thought they were the cutest thing ever. Now, typically, one of these on average sells for $7.99. That's not cheap. But I got the 2 of them in a bundle for $3. $3 versus $16. I'm going to give her one, and we're going to see what she thinks about it. If she stops poking at my arm, I might be able to cut the tag off it and give it to her. Do you want this, little girl? You want to see what it is? She goes, if it ain't food, I don't want it. My girl's a foodie, guys. What's it? She goes, no, Mom, it's a toy. All right, put it in your toy box. She's looking for food. Might as well get into food, right? Begging strips. Typically, they don't have 9-ounce bags. Typically, they have a 6-ounce bag. I mean, yes, they have other sizes, but they don't make the 9-ounce. The 9-ounce is the bonus bag. Can you see the tail wagging behind me? Because she knows what's in here. This is a bonus bag. This typically sells for the cheapest I could find it. $9.96. The most expensive I could find this bonus bag was over $12. So even if we go by the $9.96, I picked this bag up for $5. You might as well say half price. All right. My girl definitely wants one of these. Are you down there, little girl? Yeah? Oh, she's looking her chop. She goes, bacon! I love bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon. What do you think? Yes? Okay, go. I'm not cool. I don't tease her. I just make sure she really has an interest in it first. I think I told you what she does with her treats. If I didn't, I'll tell you again. One of her favorite things to do is she will take a treat, she'll sniff it, she'll take it, she'll drop it, she'll sniff it, she'll lick it, and then she'll eat it. So what I've got her into doing now is skipping all the other parts and giving everything a really good sniff so that when I give it to her, she opens her mouth and takes it. And when she takes it, yeah, she took it right to her bed so she could inhale it. So bacon strips, the original version made with real bacon. We all know that ain't cheap. I picked that up for, oh, you ain't getting any more. I picked that up for $5. All right, let's see what else is in here. Ah, now I've told you how I change my girl's collar, my dogs in general. I change their collar every 6 months or so, depending. This one loves to roll in the grass and roll on the ground. So I know I'm going to have to change her collar more frequently. especially because she has the rope collar on now and sand and whatnot can get in there. I don't want her getting irritations around her neck. So I got her another collar. And this one's a watermelon. It's made by Top Paw, and Top Paw is a great brand. This is a large. The large does go up to 24 inches. She's got a 20-inch neck. I don't anticipate that'll change too much. But this is a really soft, it almost feels very satiny. All right. And it's got the ring. Now keep in mind, I don't walk her using the collars. When we walk, we use her harness. I need to make sure that there's no risk that she's going to get away from me because I've already found out she likes to chase squirrels. And yes, I live in the country, so squirrels are everywhere. But this is for control in the house. If somebody comes, if I need to open the door and I want to hold her back until she's a little bit better with the commands and the behaviors, she's always going to be wearing a collar in the house. But I just thought this was the cutest thing. Isn't that really nice? This sells on average for $12.98 retail. And I got it from Miss Marcy for $3. She also had a really cute one that had, I think it was sliced limes on it. And you would see the inside of a lime like a drink. But really, really like this. And of course, I went with the hot pink because my girl is a pink girl, a hot pink girl. That's a great deal on that, right? Okay, collar for $3. The prices here at Happy Heart Finds are just absolutely incredible. Okay. Then we got her another toy. A holiday toy. This is going in her stock. Well, I don't know if it's going in her stocking, but I might not bring it out until closer to Christmas. This is a gingerbread, and this is the one that has a squeaker, but it also has like, it feels like the bottle in it. It's got 1, 2, 3 squeakers. The head doesn't have a squeaker, but it's got 3 squeakers in it. Let me take the tags off of this. This is for pretty much any size dog. You could use this. I don't know why. Oh, okay. It's got 2 on there. You could use this for a smaller dog because there's a lot of smaller dogs out there that think that they're big, giant monsters of a dogs, and they'll carry something like that's 3 times bigger than their body size. But it's soft. It's velvety. It's just the cutest little gingerbread thing I've seen. This thing sells for $12. I love the little bow tie. But the cheapest, that's the cheapest you can find it anywhere, is $12. Right? But I got this for $3. Love it. I think she's going to like it too. She loves her toys, her soft toys. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. All right. We have a fall jacket. Now, remember, we do experience 4 seasons down here in Southern Alabama. And right now we are entering, well, typically, yes, we're already into fall, but we are just starting to get into our fall temperatures down here. I'm going to take this off so I can show you. It's getting down maybe into the 70s. Yeah, well, no, yesterday, the past couple of days, we were still around 80 degrees during the day, and we got down into the 50s at night. And in the next couple of weeks, they're predicting that we'll be in the upper 70s, like 75 to 79 once in early November. November will all be like 70s weather. But for here, that's a little bit cooler, and especially when we're walking early in the morning. So I got this really cute little hoodie. There's her little hoodie. Well, I say little. You can see the size of the armpits, right? But it's got her little hood on it. And it's basically just green with a little bit of trim on it. Little fanny spot. And this is actually a pocket, guys. So when I walk her, I carry poo bags in case she does anything on the walk. And then I can just pick up the poo bag and she can carry her own poo bag back to the house so I can put it in the trash. It's got Velcro on the neck, so you can either leave it open or Velcro it closed, but it's got a really good sized neck. It's got like a 22-inch neck. It's got the cute little hoodie, and these hoodies are shaped to go over a dog's head. You can see they're more rectangular, not like a person's is, where a person's comes out and back because of the crown of our head. But this is a really nice cotton material. It's got the hole for the D-ring, so I can put this on right over her harness and still be able to get to the D-ring. Or she can wear it in the house in case it's a little cooler. But this, look, it's fleece lined. It's fuzzy. So this is a lightweight hoodie. You saw the coral and burgundy hoodie that I got. That's a heavier weight hoodie. That's for when it's cooler, but yes, she doesn't need her belly coverage. So that'll be like December. Yeah, probably for December walks. But nice lightweight hoodie. She did have these in a variety of sizes, but this particular one runs for $10 on average. That's the lowest I could find it, and I got it for $3. That's her average starting price, guys. Anywhere from $1 to $3. When you go to Marcy's shop, all right, you don't expect to pay high prices or have high starting bids. She's very low prices. And the last thing in here is buffalo plaid pajamas. Yes, you saw me get another pair of buffalo plaid pajamas, but when they came in, I was sent the wrong size. And that happens sometimes, when a shop is like really busy and overwhelmed by a lot of things, they might grab the wrong size or they might mix your item up with somebody else's items. You got to cut them a little bit of slack and not be a prick about it. Okay. I was going to use another word that starts with a B, but be considerate. That's all I'm going to say. So this is an extra large, and the extra large says the measurements are right on here, fortunately. Extra large goes up to a 24-inch neck, and the chest starts at 34 and goes to 40. So I know these are going to fit my girl, and these are winter pajamas, obviously. These are flannel. Yes, they make flannel pajamas. I'm not accustomed to putting clothing on any of my dogs. The dogs that I had, like when I had Sadie and Levi, they were born in New York, born and raised in New York. I never put clothing on them. 2 reasons. Number one, it wasn't in my budget to be able to do so. And number two, when it was cold, I wanted them to go outside, do their business, and hurry up and get right back in again. I didn't want to have to worry about them being out there in sub-zero temperatures. I didn't want them to be comfortable being out there in sub-zero temperatures, right? So I didn't wrap them up. But this was just too cute. My girl here is not used to cooler temperatures. She's a Southern California dog. So this is her. Buffalo pad PJs. Lots of stretch in the back. A lot of stretch. I mean, literally, guys, this goes all the way across me. This whole thing is stretchy. So there's not going to be any issues with this fitting her. I will put a picture up so that you can see her in her cute little PJs. I'll put a picture up of everything that I've got for her. These have just not full legs, but just like a half leg in the back. Adorable, right? I just absolutely love it. So when we do have those colder temps, and our coldest weather here is usually January or February. If we're going to get a cold snap, that's when we're going to get a cold snap. So these are going to be her winter PJs. I think I have one other pair of winter PJs that I can alternate for her. Um, and she does have a buffalo plaid. Red and black. I love it. She has a buffalo plaid heavy sweater for when it's winter. But there's her new buffalo plaid pajamas. There's her picture in her pajamas. You gotta love it, right? So that's the last thing in the box. So those pajamas typically run $10 to $12 depending on where you get them. I did see them. I think it was either at Chewy or PetSmart where they were like almost $14 for those for a extra large pair. But I picked that up for $4. So pajamas for $4, the hoodie for $3. These two $16 worth of Squishmallows, I got the two of them for $3. Absolutely unbelievable. The Beg and Bacon strips for $5, the gingerbread stuffy for $3, and the collar, the lemon collar for $3. Serious deep discounts on everything. Her prices for pet supplies, pet clothes, pet toys, snacks, accessories, and things like collars, baseball caps, that kind of thing are considered accessories. She has deep discounts, guys, and she has all sizes. When I was there, she actually had 3X, 4X, and 5X on hand. So if you have a larger dog, all right, you definitely want to make sure that you go to Happy Heart Finds and look for things for your larger dog. She's very popular. I noticed that when I was in there, there were a lot of people that had larger dogs. So this was kind of the opposite end of one of the other shops that I found that had a lot of small dogs things. Marcy had a lot of large dog things. So when you go to visit her, and I'm saying when, not if, you just ask Miss Marcy, say, "Hi, Marcy, what do you got for this size chest? Or what do you got that'll fit St. Bernard or a Cane Corso or a Great Pyrenees?" Because she's got them. All right. So let's give her the 5-star business, right? Okay. Speed of shipping and packing, very, very quick. The show was on the 20th. I received everything on the 24th. No complaints over the speed and the way that it was packed. Came nicely packed in the box, and it had a little extra paper packing on the top of it. So very well protected. Full star for those. Communication, she pays attention to the chat. She's very friendly, very laid back. You don't get to see her. You only see her hands and the products, which, you know what, and that's fine. Everybody has their reasons for not wanting to be on camera. We don't know what her regular job is. She might need to maintain that privacy. So we allow her that courtesy. But the fact that she's not on camera does not interfere with how she interacts with the chat, how she communicates with everybody. I sent her a message when I got the box, said, "OMG, I received the package already. I can't believe how quickly. I love everything." And I had forgotten to ask her name in the show. And I said, "May I know your name, please?" And she's like, "Hi, Konnee. I'm so glad you enjoyed everything. My name is Marcy. It's nice to meet you." I mean, it was just a couple of hours after I sent her that I got a response. So to me, that's additional communication over and beyond and over and above what you would get in the course of a show. So she's getting a full star for the communication. The prices of the items, that goes without saying. Here, baby girl. That goes without saying. Very, very low. On average, 60% or more off of these items. So you're getting a great deal. You're getting an amazing deal. The price of the shipping, standard $9.21. She does not charge the shipping up front. It's broken down. Again, it was like $4 or something like that, $4 or $5 for the first item, and then the balance of the $9.21 on the second item, and then boom, you're right into free shipping. So excellent on that. Variety, yeah, big variety, lots of styles, lots of sizes, lots of options for everything, whether it be toys, snacks, clothes, outfits, bundles. She'll do a custom bundle for you if you like a couple of things. Um, you can tell her, you can say, hey, Marcy, I'm looking for two of this particular size. They don't have to be identical items, but would you bundle two extra small sweaters? And she'll show you a bunch of extra small sweaters, and you pick the two, and then she'll run them as a bundle. And her bundles, I think I saw one bundle that she did for a person. She only started the bundle at $4 instead of her normal $3, which was to me incredible. And she started another bundle for a much larger size dog, like I think it was an extra L or a 1XL. She started a bundle at that at $5, which that's a serious steal to get in on. So she is willing to work with you. She's willing to bundle with you. So that's great for the presentation. She gives you all the information she can. Again, she will measure and not just tell you the sizes. If you need a measurement, she'll give you a measurement. And yeah, lots of choices and definitely very open to you asking for things and asking questions, asking about things, asking for what you want to see. Um, she's very soft spoken, guys. She's not like Diva Dog or Marina, who are like out there and I don't want to say wild and crazy, but just up and energetic, right? Marcy's more laid back. She's more soft spoken. Again, it's like the difference. I keep doing this, but you guys know it's the difference between me and Trisha from Trisha's house, where the Trisha's laid back and calm, and I'm like, so Marcy's the Trisha version. She's laid back, very calm, very soft spoken. So she's going to get a full star for variety and presentation and seller attitude. She has a wonderful attitude. She's very conscious of what she's doing at every moment. She stays calm. She never seems to get fuddled or she doesn't come across like she's drowning in requests. She doesn't have an agenda. So she doesn't say, I'm going to do all these extra smalls or I'm going to do all this. She'll do the requests and she doesn't miss a beat. So she'll go from one request to the next. She doesn't care what she might have had in mind. She gives her priority to the requests, regardless. She won't say, well, I'm going to finish running this and then I'll do your request. No, request, request, request. And then when the requests are not there, then she'll go in and choose what she wants to run. So she's got a great attitude. She's got her priorities, as far as I believe, she has her priorities in order, and priorities are her customers because that's what keeps the shop going. So she's got a great seller attitude. So happy heart, singular, finds, I'll put it up here, gets 5 full stars from Konnee's Little Corner and from Miss Nella. I hope you all enjoyed looking at the pictures of Miss Nala in her outfits. Right, I'll put them all up again here so that you can get one last look at how my girl looks. But in the meantime, while you're enjoying that, give a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share. And if you're not a person who can share to different venues, then hit that hype button. Help this channel and this video get out into the YouTube algorithm so that we get up there in the recommendations. I am seeing that I am popping up in the recommendations with the big guys a lot more often, and I absolutely love that. And that's because of you guys hitting that hype button. So keep it up. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel, why not? You never know what I'm going to bring you. I may even bring you some more Temu at one point. I didn't say that. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Oh. Hmm. But I have more coming from our favorite shops at whatnot.com. These two shops I've just shown you today are both from whatnot.com. Please go check them out. Cats, dogs, just go. Save yourself some money, have some fun. In the meantime, stay hydrated. Above all else, please stay sweet. And you will see another video, probably pre-recorded, in just a couple of days. Bye.